Nashville is well known as Music City. It's also home to one of the country's most famous inner city ministries. Rocketown has a coffee bar, an indoor skate park, and a recording studio. For 30 years, it's been helping kids stay off the streets and find Jesus. Wendy Griffith reports from Nashville.
Whether teenagers are into skateboarding, video games, need a hot meal, or just a place to do homework, they can find it here at Rocketown, an outreach with a mission to help young people experience the love of God. The mind behind Rocketown, now in its 30th year, is Christian music artist Michael W. Smith. He tells CBN that back in 1991, he literally heard God say,
"Build it and they'll come." And I kept thinking, no, that's the baseball movie. That's Kevin Costner, and I just kept hearing it, build it and they'll come, build it and they'll come. And so I did a bunch of research and we had meetings and everybody said it would never work. And 3 years later, we opened up Rocketown in Franklin, Tennessee.
CEO Kenny Alonso says their first priority is getting kids in the door.
If it's going to excite a kid and get them in the building, we're going to do it. And so once they're here, we get to love them and care for them and provide for them and try to be the hands and feet of Jesus. I know that's said a lot, but honestly, that's what we do.
Who's coming here to Rocketown?
We are within a mile from the most violent public housing community in the state of Tennessee. And that's saying something because Memphis is pretty rough. And we have a lot of kids that come out of that community, and they are here in their safe environment every single day. We've had everything from couch surfers who have a home but they don't want to stay there, to kids that live in storage units with mom because they don't have anywhere to go, and then some kids from the street and that just come in here because they can get warm when it's cold.
Ages here range from 10 years to 20, with a focus on high school students, like 15-year-old Lemmy Sanders, who enjoys skateboarding and working in the skate shop.
What does Rocketown mean to you, Lemmy?
Rocketown means, for me, is just being in a community that you do fun things for kids like me.
A safe environment, a fun place, and a great place to meet new people.
Another cool feature of Rocketown, a recording studio for those who feel called to the music industry.
That's a no-brainer to me. We have a lot of creative kids, and so this gives them an outlet to go in. And with technology today, you can do some pretty extraordinary things.
One of the highlights here at Rocketown is every Thursday night they have family dinner where everyone gets a delicious hot meal and hears an encouraging message. But tonight, one family got a big surprise. 25-year-old Donnie Gordon spent much of his time as a teenager right here. Now, married with a child and one on the way, Rocketown leaders knew his family desperately needed a vehicle. And thanks to one of their partners, the Gordons received this minivan. Did you see this coming?
No, I did not. This is a wonderful feeling. It's a blessing.
Speechless is the words. We could not have expected a better gift, especially to provide us transportation. That's all we needed.
In addition to a legit coffee bar and after-school program, Rocketown is most famous for its indoor skate park.
We started out as a dance club in Franklin, and when we moved downtown, we built the skate park. And so we've had a skate park down here for over 20 years. We went after kids that were not traditional athletes, that were not connected with extracurricular activities.
Ari works in the skateboard shop and drives over an hour to get here from Kentucky each day.
I came here for the first time probably last summer, and I don't know, it just kind of felt like a family right away.
I noticed that you were the only female out there skating. What is that like?
It's kind of different. So in Florida, we have quite a bit of females. There's only about 3 or 4 that I've seen out here. So it's different, but the guys are very uplifting. They're very nice, always push me. So it's super sweet out here. I like it.
And as far as sharing the gospel with these kids, Alonso says,
our motto is you have to earn the right to speak into a kid's life, and that takes time.
Some of the background stories you hear, like a girl, her dad's in prison and her mom's a prostitute. What do you do with this kid? You just love on him. And a lot of people didn't understand our philosophy. They were upset with us because we weren't more direct about the gospel. And sometimes I think you have to earn the right sometimes, especially when you have a a very troubled teen who has a lot of damage, they don't trust anybody. And so you have to earn their trust. And that's our methodology of just, we're going to love kids into the kingdom, but we're going to love them first.
Smith says the vision now is to take this idea to other major American cities.
People started hearing about Rocketown, and they would come and visit Rocketown. And would you please come and build one in Seattle? Would you please come to Minneapolis? But just a plea from so many people that said, we want to replicate what you guys are doing in Nashville and bring it here. Can you help us do that?
Alonso says seeing these young lives changed never gets old.
I get emotional talking about our kids because we're not in this for a year. We're not in it for a lifetime. We're in it for an eternity.
Wendy, Griffith, CBN News, Nashville.